Oh. Finally. Yo, so I was fucking trying to stream for like 20 minutes now. Took like at least 15 minutes for it to finally go live. And while we were waiting, see if I could show it on my phone. Look like it. Might be not the best time to stream. I got like an emergency tornado watch thing happen. I mean, it's kind of rainy out, but I would be surprised to hear of a tornado in fucking February. Anyway, apparently we're live, so let the fun begin. Although I'm still skeptical. Still skeptical of the stream, not the fun. Is this live? I just watched your giveaway VOD. Hey, you're going away VOD. Yeah, what's up? Is this live? Yeah, I guess so. I've been trying to stream for like 20 minutes now. I basically uploaded that video, watched it to make sure it was all set, and then went live. So that was like at 2 o'clock. It's 2:27 now. So yeah, I guess we're finally live for some reason. I don't know what the fuck happened before, but the same thing happened yesterday, so I don't know if it's me or if it's YouTube or what, but it's hard to figure out because I don't know anybody else who streams on YouTube. Leveling again? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just, as the title is, just trying to relax for a day. There's not nonsense going on in game or IRL for one day. But either way, I did just kind of bring this up. I don't think people heard it, but like, just got issued like a tornado warning. I don't know how serious that is, but I might end up having to go randomly or maybe even losing internet or something. But dude, sorry to hear about the guys who gave you a hard time for streaming. Is it in your stream last night? I left early. Yeah, the last like 10-15 minutes of the stream, it all develops, so you can watch that. The like particularly embarrassing part is there for sure. The rest is kind of murky. Like the stuff that had been happening over months isn't there, obviously. Can I get a recommendation for a Wrath server? Unfortunately, I don't know of any. Wrath's not my favorite thing, so I don't know. Okay, man, I'm glad to see you're still streaming. I subbed your Legion TV. I'm gonna go watch the end of last night. Cool. Yeah, I'll be here. Hopefully. It's raining quite heavily outside. I'm sure you could hear. It's raining in-game, too. It's turning the weather up in-game. Wait, kill them all first. Forgot you can't open those things while being... Wait, what? Oh, sweet. Sounds about right. No more raids, right. Unfortunately. Where's the weather again? Video option. Weather intensity. That's it. Play Elysium? That's what I'm doing right now. Hey, Cesar Julius. What's up, man? Long time no see. Why no more raids? I have a video uploaded on the channel about it. It's not really worth summarizing. Just watch that video and you'll have your answer. Well, that's probably it for the warm weather. Once all this rain happens, it's gonna be cold again. Yeah, I've been busy. Might start to play Legion again. We'll probably start following your other channel. Sweet, yeah, that'd be awesome if you did. Either way, I'll be streaming a lot more there. Tomorrow is probably gonna be Legion all day, depending on what happens here. No one should suffer through a 4-hour ZG with one boss kill. I feel your pain. Yeah, it's not even about that, man. It's just about the whole situation, you know? Like, I don't know. ZG can be difficult. Like, I don't... That wouldn't have got brought up if the shit that happened at the end didn't happen. And just the more I think about it, the more it's just like, why? Really, I'm just wasting my time with these people. It seemed like things were going to work out, but the more I realize that we just, like, they just don't know. I don't know what it is either. They can't kill bosses. I don't know what I'm missing here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not difficult to get shit done. And then when everybody wipes and just complains about wiping and blames healers and all this nonsense, like indiscriminate remarks, like things that like aren't even related, you know, it's just so silly. Hey, Zajaka, what's up, buddy? I've been missing a lot. Watch your long stream about the drama, but what have I missed? Yeah, so last night there was, I made a whole video on the topic. I uploaded it today, so last night there was a bit of a altercation involving a ZG strategy, and it just made me realize that there's just no point in me raiding with that guild anymore. And then in the video I explained the reason I'm not raiding on Alliance either, and that I'll be done raiding here one way or the other. Just no point. I've tried 4 different guilds now on this server, like on these characters, and all 4 of them just have very unrealistic expectations for themselves, unrealistic expectations for the player, or unrealistic, like, something else that I just can't identify with. It's just not, I don't know, just doesn't align with my interests. So, that's that. Hey, Draw Quit, what's up? I see, we'll watch them. Yeah, it's just like a 30-minute video, basically. I even put some timestamps in the description if you already know everything about the Alliance Guild. You want to just skip ahead. I formatted it like it was a QnA video, like I've been doing, and just added all the drama from last night as well. Like the guild drama, that is, not the fucking server drama, which is a whole nother topic. Hey, Banana, what's up, man? I assume you saw the video, huh? My guild's officers left. Been promising raid progression for a month. Damn. Where are you playing again? Do you ever get tired of answering the same questions over and over again? No. So are people not going to play Elysium anymore? What? The fuck are you talking about? No, I think people will still play Elysium. Is that Harry Bruv in it? Or is that a different Harry? Are you playing at a different realm? Yeah, I'm just on Elysium right now. Just fucking around, I don't know. Kind of just trying to relax. Alex Sensual and his baddie wagon will stop, which is great. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Eventually, the drama will become, like, non-existent, and it won't matter. Level 60 Mage on Ethimo was lazy leveling it because I waited the officers to get shit done. Yeah, lost 7 people on our guild roster over the past few days for various reasons. 40 is looking pretty decent, or distant, since we're at 27. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the other things, you know? It's like... It's hard to... I kind of wish I was still in the guild, so I could just see what happens tonight, because if they actually have 40 for tonight and tomorrow, I would be happy to just be gone for good. But... Hey, Mintian, what's up, friend? Did everyone make sure to log off Discord server before watching Metro today? That was so silly, man. That is so fucking silly. Like I said in that video and said to him, it's like, I've been around for some dumb fucking shit, man. Some really, 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 really fucking dumb shit. But that has got to be as dumb as it fucking gets. You insulting somebody's intelligence. Not even the character or, you know, nothing else. You're insulting their intelligence, their decision-making skills. When you've made that decision, when you're fucking talking about me being brainless and clueless and whatever else, and you don't even, that's just so, it's unbelievable, man. It's hard to believe it even happened. It really is hard to even look back at and think like, oh wow, I used to actually raid with that guild. It's like, wow. Hey Bob Dylan, what's up, man? So what is the drama all about? Short version. Drama, what drama? The Elysium, the guild, like the guild drama or the server drama? Wow, that was a lot of spider things. Server. Well, it's something that you definitely would do better to look up yourself, but the short version of it is there's a couple like administrators of the server that were doing things that were very improper, and instead of just, you know, discussing it like human beings, some individuals on the community side decided that this was like absolutely unacceptable, and have basically now gone on this like jihad to try to get the server shut down, essentially. But I don't know. What's the guild drama about? I missed it. Yeah, so I made like a video talking about it a bit. It's on the channel now. I put it live today, so I would encourage you to just watch that. It's gonna be loud. Maybe not. That was really bright lighting. Did you see that flash on my face? Pop on Elysium? What do you mean? I expected like bang! That lightning was so bright, it like, it's really fucking raining out. Oh, population. 8.5 right now. No, level 34. Fuck. We got this. Like 70% ally to 30 horde. What? I don't know about that. Did that change rapidly recently? I think they have like a realm, yeah, realm status. Let's see. Elysium still 52-48 horde alliance. Let's see it here. In fact, the only server that's more ally by a large margin, by any margin, is Roshire. Hey, Shadow, what's up, buddy? Well, has Alex Central deleted his Twitter? Really? Has he? Oh, no. The guy Banana says no. That's fine. Metro, I am several months behind almost everyone else who is or has played Legion, but I still can't stand the Nightfallen. Maybe I should just teach them how to feed themselves. So you started to rage now. Hey, Dan, what's up, man? Wouldn't say rage. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm not bad, man. The video we put live yesterday went down pretty well, would you say? Oh, I'm blocked, damn. Yo, it's hailing. I wonder what that noise was. Oh my god, that's really large fucking hail. Holy shit. What the fuck? Yeah. I will. It's so big. What the fuck? I got it. Relax.
I know. Look at it. Did you get the tornado warning?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I was like, tornado?
It's quite bad.
I was like sleeping and I was like, I could hear the rain. And then all of a sudden it's like, what the hell is hitting so hard? It's doing it on your program.
No, it's just. Don't worry about
No, but it's like mimicking the weather out there.
it. It's quite bad. I opened up the window to see because I saw it was hailing and it bounced and hit me in the face.
What the hell that noise was.
Yeah. It's quite loud.
Rain is one thing. And I hear you scream.
Yeah, it's like soaked. Got hail all over the floor. Okay, sorry about that. The rain sounds like an intro to an Eminem music, damn. Hey, what's up, Kai? So if the stream dies, we know why, yeah. Ahoy, welcome Slay All the Demons. Had freezing rain snow here last night. Made for a fun ride to work. Oh, hey, Schmitz, what's up? First comment on your whatever that was video. Nice. What's going on? Yeah, sorry, I was just like mesmerized by how large the chunks of hail were. I feel ignored. Damn. Hey man, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Narvilo. Why are you living? Because I'd prefer not to die. Did you hear that? And that's with the window closed. Yeah, it's fucked up. Metro Magillion Zethker said he knows you. Its new tune is Rice for Death. Oh yeah, that's we worked with him on that's Rice Gaming or whatever. Can't remember his channel name, but yeah. We hear Metro, take precautions. Well, I don't know what else I can do. First they ignore you, they laugh at you, and then they fight you. Then you win. That's true. Well said. How you been, man? Lucky, I don't know why I like storms. Yeah, well, it's not like I dislike them, but it was a bit scary at first. I mean, I'm telling you that you couldn't really see it. I wish I had the cam like on me a little bit more when I turned to, like I opened the window to see if I can get a piece of hail, and the rain started coming in sideways and like hit me in the forehead and bounced and hit the computer. I don't know if you could actually tell that happened, but there's still hail all over the floor, but it's melting now, so it's just water. Is it raining there? We just had like this crazy storm all of a sudden. Like it was very, very, very large hail. Like I'm talking about like this big. One hit me in the forehead and bounced off and hit the monitor. Made the mistake of opening the window, I guess. But it's like stopped already, which is very strange. The rain was made by ninjas, yeah, right? I love rain too. Love the rain. Never figured out why, but I like it a lot. Yeah, a good rainstorm, especially when it's warm out, is cool, you know? It's like kind of changes the whole day when it rains in the middle of the summer. Especially here, like it's not like in Georgia or somewhere where it rains like every single day. Like I know people who, oh wow, look at there's hail all over the floor back here. It's weird. My foot's like moving around and I just find more and more wetness. But anyway, yeah, I know like in Florida and shit, it just rains every single day because of the way the humidity works there. But here it's like, you know, if it rains, it's going to change the whole day, basically. Like, it could be 90, and then it's going to rain. Now it's going to be 70, pretty much. So, very strange. We can open the window again, though. It seems to have stopped. That was really bizarre. But, yeah, we got this, like, tornado warning. Like, so I've been trying to stream for, like, 40 minutes. I couldn't go live for, like, 20 minutes. And then, like, 5 minutes before I actually went live, like, YouTube just wouldn't go live for some reason. I don't know why. Then all of a sudden it goes live and I get this tornado warning. I was like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't even stream. And then I was like, it doesn't seem that bad. And then all of a sudden it's like, just start fucking crushing the house with hail. So I opened the window, and it was like, it's weird. The hail's quite large. And then I fucking like got hit in the face with some hail. It's weird. Florida, Miami, Florida. He's in Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, Norman. PA all day. Here in Romania, it rains and snows at the same time. That's interesting. How does that happen? She's only happy when it rains. What's that from? True. Also, when a thunderstorm is approaching on a summer day and seeing nice looking sky on the one and the dark cloud. Yeah. That's kind of cool, right? Like where it, like the sky is blue, like clear, no clouds, and then all of a sudden on the other side you see like all of this. You know, Luffius, welcome. Any general plans for today's stream apart from positive outlook? Nah, just trying to put all of this behind me. Trying to find some purpose on these servers, and I know there's a few things that I could be doing today, so we'll probably do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't want to dedicate to any one thing like I've been doing. That's part of the problem, to be honest. I was thinking about titling the stream this, like what I'm going to say instead of what I did title it. But I've kind of stopped, like, I've kind of given up the main reason I've been playing Classic, you know? It's for that, like, exploratory feel, like, you know, the slow-paced, really getting immersed in the community and the game itself. And I spent way too much time worrying about, like, the top-end elements, you know? Things that I spent a lot of time worrying about in Legion. And that's kind of why I was feeling a little bit burnt out or dissatisfied with how things were going. Like, I was spending basically trying to play Legion twice. Slay all the demons. That's a good idea. Never a bad idea, especially if you're in the Berserk world. But anyway, yeah. I basically was playing it a little bit too, like, playing it counter to what I wanted to play it as originally. I kind of don't want to just relax and have fun start to finish. And, you know, the whole streaming thing kind of took me in a different direction. I didn't expect to get what I got out of streaming. So when that happened, I felt like I was obligated to take it more serious, and it just kind of snowballed from there into the situation where I was raiding in 2 guilds, and neither of which I enjoyed very much for different reasons, and then, like, arguing with fucking leadership daily, basically. It's just like, all right, you know what? I'm ready to just chill. If you guys want to watch that, you know, that'd be great. If you don't, sorry. I don't know what else to tell you, but for now, it's just going to be relaxed. Yeah, if you want to do some dungeons or whatever on Ethema, let me know. All right, cool. Yeah, I may at some point. Too focused with the wrong people. You got enough of a following to form your own guild if you want to start a new tune. Yeah, I won't really have time for that either. I was thinking about that, actually. Like, I was thinking about, like, a ZG only guild. Like, I don't know. There's something about 20-man in Classic that is pretty appealing to me. ZG and AQ20 are really fun to me. So I don't know. Maybe at some point, I don't know. It would be interesting to just do ZG every couple days, but don't know. You know you're still in Discord, right? Then you broke out laughing. Yeah, I broke out laughing because I saw him, like, leave. That was why I laughed like that, because it was like, I said it to him. I wasn't sure if he was even paying attention to it, and I could tell he immediately reacted to it, and then he left immediately. So that's why I laughed like that, because it was like, oh, that guy's fucking retarded. But anyway, oh yeah, it's fixed. Yeah, I already. Who won the giveaway? Wait, what's the giveaway? The giveaway is a smile and relaxation giveaway today. Who won your flu? I think it was I think Gizmo won. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, 100%. I kind of lost track of that. Like that, you know, a lot of people do play Classic for that reason, and it's not like it's impossible to do so, but I was looking to not play Classic for that reason. I was looking to play it for fun, basically, to have a little bit more of a relaxed approach, and to just kind of not let things get to me as much, and not worry about taking things as serious as I was starting to there. And I don't know when that happened, but, you know, last night after all of this went down, I was like, when did this happen? You know what I mean? How did I all of a sudden find myself in a situation where I'm arguing with leadership again? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just wanted to fucking chill and not be a vocal player in any situation, and not have to worry about any of you know, like guild drama and politics and stuff like that. I just wanted to play, cast some heals, and relax. Tank some dungeons and relax. But turned out to be, I found myself in this situation that I didn't want to be in. So from today on, if we're going to stream Classic, it's going to be enjoyable on my time and doing what I want to do, at least as much as I can. And yeah, we're definitely going to be streaming a lot more Legion. I've already decided tomorrow I'm going to just be streaming Legion all day. I don't know. I still have my character to level, but I might be considering that Nighthold normal idea that we came up with yesterday. It was a really interesting idea. I think it would be quite funny. Call Metro a kid, maybe a man-child or a man-pig. Yeah, that's like really the TLDR of the whole thing. Just utter hypocrisy. You know what I mean? From the way that whole thing was handled, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's hard to have any respect for anybody after that kind of thing gets said. Even I know, you know, like the funniest part about it is like he basically was saying that assuming I wasn't listening. Oh, was that one Waffle Bombo? Wonder Chosen. Was that your name the whole time? I guess I never added you to friends. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So did D still want your number? Yeah, my number's on the screen, dude. Wait, what are you leveling? Just a druid on Elysium right now. Just kind of fucking around. A necromancer. Where's Banana at anyways? I don't know. On a stoplight, red means stop and green means go. But on a banana, it's the opposite. I don't know. Can't remember that joke well enough to quote it. I think I won your giveaway yesterday. Nice! Congrats, Willie. That sucks. Banana's here. Red means where the fuck did you get that banana at? You should change your icon to a red banana. There is the biggest fucker of this chat. Damn. Banana did nothing wrong. Hashtag. Dimitrix, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Oh, I thought you were leveling something in Legion. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my bad. In Legion, yeah, I still have my Disc Priest. It's level 90 or 108. Need to get the last 2 levels on it. Right now, I'm just leveling this Druid, but yeah, in Legion, I've been leveling a Disc Priest kind of just whenever I had time, and I'll probably finish that tomorrow in Legion, and then maybe do that normal Nighthold idea. What do you mean? 30 people down when there isn't a giveaway. Guess it means 30 people desperately want flu. Kipo. 30 people down. What does that mean? Would you rather be the goat or the llama? Either. It's fine. I watched your vid the other day. Really liked that you added something to tell us to skip forward in case you're rewatching the VOD. Oh yeah, I try to do that on any topic that's like important enough. It's an important thing. Like I know everybody doesn't have 30 minutes or whatever it is to deal with that. You mean Banana did nothing wrong? Ironically, he did everything wrong? No, I don't mean that part. It was about 100 viewers yesterday. Oh, well, I did just start streaming, to be fair, but yeah. That's that, yeah. Are many people still playing on Elysium? Currently, there are 8.6k people on Elysium. Is this a private server? Hey, Gizmo, what's up, man? It was a joke. Aw. A bad one, I guess, unfortunately. I meant it. If your main is a druid, you're jealous at that Khadgar can turn into a raven. Nice. Wow, nice. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Fuck the drama, at least on Elysium. I won't have a premium account. Dude, tell me how to play my class. Huh. Oh, you mean the guild drama. Right. Why leveling a new druid? Just relaxing right now. No real reason. Like I said, I kind of lost track of why I was playing Classic as opposed to Legion. And I was kind of taking it a little bit too serious, trying to get too much done in too short a period of time, kind of burning myself out. So decided to just chill out. Just relax and play Classic as I want to play it, just randomly, you know? Instead of focusing on something and trying to do everything I can to get there. We can still do ZG if you try to pug it. Yeah, I would do ZG again. It's definitely one of my favorite raids. It's difficult though. There was a couple pugs this morning, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll join. And they're like, oh, no, it must be pre-raid best in slot. It's like, all right, yeah. Forgot about that. Forgot that my characters are poorly geared comparatively. Okay, nice. On Elysium this time? Yeah, just relaxing. Was it you who commented on Siler's video? Yeah, it was me. I was just joking around, you know? Gizmo says, I agree. I was looking at it before, like, there's something about the way you, like, frame things that are always funny to me. Like, I'm looking at the video, like, I made this, like, depressing rant, basically, about the guild. Let me just look at the comments here. This, oh my god, there's so many now, holy fuck. This depressing rant, oh my, there's so many, what the actual fuck. Okay, so let's read them all real quick. So Banana says, I knew Squidward was an asshat. I genuinely think they didn't want you streaming because wiping over and over in ZG is embarrassing. I don't agree with that, but I wouldn't be surprised. So you're going to just level or what? Scribblenauts, hey, you're in the stream now. Smitty McGee says, grats on 10k, dude, yeah. Demetrius says, damn, people take this shit way too seriously. Blows my mind, actually. I would think most veteran vanilla raiders would be older and more mature, like yourself. How do you play something so long and still be so blind to your own toxic behavior towards others? I'd love to raid in vanilla again, but damn, it's hard to find a decent group of people. Yep. 3060, you raided with me before. Sure, that was the dumbest thing you've ever done. Says Schmitz. That's pretty funny. Kai says, hashtag Miss Waffle. Tony Saladino says, I'm going to watch the end of that stream. I missed that when that shit go down. Clemson alum says, oh well, their loss. Aid says, yep, definitely their loss. Banana again says, I knew Squidward was an asshat. Oh no, that's a highlighted comment. And then and then Gizmo, just out of all of these replies, Gizmo says, Bat Boss too hard, lol. It's just something about that, man, that just makes me just chuckle no matter what. Like, it's it's so funny. Oh man. I know you play Legion, so Legion or Vanilla? Yeah, definitely Legion. Metro, you watched Drive, the 2011 film? Maybe. I don't know. Is that the one with Jason Statham or whatever his name is? But if not, I don't know. Tell me a little bit about the film. I made the comment when I heard you talk about the ally run in ZG where you didn't kill one boss. Yeah. But it's even funnier than if that's the case. It's like applicable to the actual drama that happened, right? Like where. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so silly, man. I guess I don't know what I expect at this point, but... Oh, did that guy just heal me? Level 60 as well. Gave me spirit, damn. That'd be pretty valuable. And fort. Just one of you guys? Let's see. Ryan Gosling. Drive. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that. Stream sniper, yeah. Luckily, we're not committed to anything, so I'll just play and have fun today. Looks like it must be one of you guys. Kind of like a noir film, but with color. Good stuff. Love the soundtrack. Nice. That laugh, though, your mouth opens so wide to touch your eyeball. Nice. You and Gizmo need to make streams together. I know. I wish Gizmo would get involved more. You guys would literally laugh your ass off. Gizmo and Harry, if these two guys got together and made a fucking series together, they literally could be millionaires. They are so fucking funny, it's unbelievable. Just naturally humorous for like almost no reason. But I guess they're both camera shy because they just never wanna make it happen. But they are fucking funny guys. Yeah, Harry. She's so silly. I think I... Don't kill Anthony, I'm 41 Paladin. Where are you at, Metro? Hey, man. I'm in Arathi Highlands. How do I get to MC? What? Breaking news. Veteran Center Neck Mongold parts away ways with the Jets. Oh, Nick Mangold. Nick Mangold. That's unfortunate. What happened yesterday? I saw a video titled that you stopped rating vanilla. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. I mean, I could explain it to you, but I would just take some time to watch the video. Oh, that's you. Hey there, guys. It's Anthony. But yeah, I would just watch the video, honestly. A lot happened. It's hard to summarize, but it was basically like a culmination of all the issues that I've had on this server over time. I could be a pussy for the camera. Something like that. Silly guildies just wanting their way. Yeah, TLDR, Metro was part of drama in which the guy had seen a stream before, but still went with kid as an insult. That's not necessarily like the skinny of it, but yeah, that did happen, and that was part of the reason it was really frustrating. Spider did parry. Damn, yeah, right. There was before this raptor blocked my bleed. It's like, what? How could it even block? I don't know. Metro, do you watch Asmongold? Not much, but I've seen a few of his videos back when he was still like still growing, I guess. Questing or grinding to 60? I'm on Rogue level 24. Yeah, definitely grind all day, dude. Which would you rather have, Gnolls or Murlocs? Definitely Gnolls. Murlocs don't have enough health. Anthony says, "Me love you." I'm surprised you got that name. That's crazy. Which would you rather have, Gnolls or Murlocs on your team? I already answered that question, dude. Pay attention. He defended Monzid, but everyone knows that Druid fucker sucks cock. He doesn't have to mistreat you. The chat knows he's fake. Well, that's what I'm saying. He did not. Absolutely. He did nothing wrong in this whole situation. Like I said, he had my side the whole time. And honestly, I felt like he was, I don't know, it was odd. Because he was like taking my side over what appeared, he was taking my side over what appeared to be the side of his real life friend, you know what I'm saying? So that was actually I really had a lot of respect for him, and I feel bad about the way whole things went down. Frankly, if it didn't happen at 2 a.m. when I had like a fucking flu, you know what I mean? When I had the flu and I had like 107 fever, basically, then it probably wouldn't have went down the way it did. But unfortunately, it did, and it's just that's that. It's for the best at this point. I like Monzid. Yeah, he was a good guy, man. He really was. You guys didn't see it, but him and I had some, pretty deep conversations about some topics, and I could tell like him and I had a lot in common, to be honest. But yeah, ultimately it was just the guild that surrounded him was, I don't know, not for me. Kill that red turd. Nah, he's with that's Tony Saladino. He's in the stream. Any plans to switch to a different private server? No, definitely not. If this server is not playable anymore, I'll stop playing for good on private servers. I'm not retarded. Yeah, I agree. His IRL friend was a faggot, but now this question, was it the Warlock? Yeah, the Warlock, yeah. The other like guild leader. I guess, I don't know, he told me about him and told him, he said my friend, and he said his real name, so I don't know, if that means they're real life friends or that they've just known each other for a very long time, but I make an assumption that either way they're close enough to consider them like more friends than me and him, Okay, thanks. At least completion won't be high as the competition to get the world first Cultist out kill. But Murlocs are more annoying and make people rage quit. Would you say so? Not? Okay. Miss Old Druid Skins, yeah. Where can I find this? What are you looking for? Grats 10k. I might be late to the party, but grats. Thanks, Jolly Electabuzz. Big fan of your ability to use electric moves. AKA Squidward. Yeah, I guess he does sound a bit like Squidward, but... Like, I was thinking about, like, I don't know, there was something kind of, like, magical about when I was just sitting here streaming leveling and everybody was just kind of relaxing, you know? Instead of, like, recently it felt more like I was like, all right, today I'm doing this, and this is what I'll do all day, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to bitch about it all day, and if it does work, it better fucking go well, otherwise it's a waste of the only 2 days I have, you know? There was something about, like, that first few weeks there where I was streaming, and people were just coming in and chatting, and we were just talking about shit, you know? And it wasn't like, all right, this is the focus of the stream. Pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, just something a little bit better about relaxation on Classic. I always knew the Warlock was bad news. He felt like the type of guy who talks shit about someone to everyone but the guy he is talking about. Well, I'll give him that credit. He certainly had no problem talking shit to me to my face. Although he did bitch out a little bit. Like, I tried to fucking call him out, and he just didn't fucking answer at first. I don't know if he was legitimately AFK or what, but like I joined the channel. I was like, hey man, I just want to talk to you. I just want to, I don't know if you have something against me. I don't know if I've done something to offend you, but it seems like you're like targeting me pretty severely with this, what I consider to be like non-relevant issue here and all this. And he just wasn't fucking there. I was like, hello? And he just wasn't there. And then we started talking about other things, and then he eventually came back and started talking about those things. I was like, oh, all right, so much for the fucking actual conversation I was hoping to have here. Let's see. Enough about that. Where did you get your bags? Oh, yeah, I bought them, yeah. Just watch your video on not rating this. Oh, that's nice. He likes art, yeah. The topic you were talking about, when did it take place? Last night. Stream leveling made me donate $8. Oh, yeah. Was it the same Warlock that took the dagger? Yes, it was actually. I forgot about that. I mean, he won the role. He didn't take anything, but yeah, I forgot about that. That was another thing I should have said. I was like, oh yeah, and congrats on that fucking MP5 spirit dagger, you fucking retard. You know what I mean? But nah, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna act like a child. Like, I felt like in a lot of ways he was acting like a child, so I'm not gonna be like your typical idiot and just insult him back, like. But it was a little bit too much to stomach. Honestly, wish I had the blow up rant recorded because I don't even know what I was saying. I was basically just talking at that point. It was like, fuck you and fuck it, basically like the Jesse Cox rant, like, no, fuck you, go back to your hillbilly hellhole, suck my balls, like basically that, you know what I mean? I was just so fucking tilted by all that went down that night. Embarrassed myself a bit, but that's that. Grant Patron, questing is faster from 45 to 60. Yeah, I would agree. Oh, wait. Let's see. Is there any point in 160 grind where questing is faster than grinding? Yeah, basically, like, there's a few reasons I don't quest, and one of them is travel. So once you have your mount, it becomes a little bit better. What's this about the dagger? Just streaming is when I started viewing. It's my favorite type of stream. I did enjoy the Alliance MC rating. Too bad yeah, with the scheduling problem, yeah. Guess it's raining again. What's this about the dagger? I'll tell you in a second. Be the bigger man. I never am the bigger man. It's never fun. That's what he said at the end of 24 to 45 guide. Yes, definitely. I agree with it. I bet Metro was all it will cost you dearly. I forgot about that as well. Yeah, no, so a dagger dropped. Let's see. Yeah. This one. This dagger dropped. Wow, it's happening again. Oh my god, it's even worse. Huh. That's really weird. Anyways, this dagger. Sorry, I had to take care of business. People were calling me a fake Giants fan. Nice. Practicing your cussing in front of a mirror every day for hours. Then when you're drunk or dizzy, you will cuss very well, even out of your senses. Nice. Not sure if raining in game or outside sound. Ignore the hail. Please show what's happening. I guess I could try. Hold on. Let's see. I can't really. The thing's a bit. It's already kind of stopping, but. See that? It's like fucking snow. Look how much hail there is. Look at that. Like, look at the street. It's crazy, dude. Guess you won't be streaming outside today. I guess not. God damn it. Nope. Not cat form. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, except in Miami. I know what you mean. Nope, don't fall. Probably turn the cam off to do that. Hopefully nobody got motion sickness there or anything, but anyway, let's see. Okay, should be good now, right? Let's see where we're at. Anyway, wait. Wow, nice rain sound. Is this sleep stream? What the fuck? It's fucking sunny as balls in California. I want rain. Nice rain cam. Yeah, did you guys see that though? How insane that is. Let's see. 31 level. Really? What do you mean? About to be 30. Yeah. 31. Yeah, I got motion sickness. I'm suing you now. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I'll be right back, Metro. Don't do or say anything funny for a second, unless I miss it. All right. That metrology. What does that mean? Yo, but how about, did you see all that, man? That was crazy. All that ice. It's, I don't know. I guess it's gonna just melt at some point, but it's like fucking snow out there. There's so much hail. I watch your stream and I'm level 40, and I'm 40 level. Nice. Good work. Where are we at? What played wise? Oh wow, still sub 2 days. Yo, I think that's like a record. Sub 2 days to 30 is quite good for me. It's actually quite, like, I'll be 31, but still 4 hours to go. It's quite good. Meteor? Hey there guys, it's Meteor. And today we're gonna play Final Fantasy VII and use Meteor. I was never able to bathe last night because y'all never downed us another boss at ZG. Yep. I was never able to raid again because of that ZG run, essentially. What do you think the next race will be in WoW? I honestly think they'll do something with the Nightfallen. I would definitely not be surprised by that at all. The way they set them up, like, I don't know if you did the 7.1 stuff, like, they added this like crazy quest line where you basically try to like take out Suramar, like assault the palace from outside the city, and they like set up every other troll or every other human against them, every other elf against them. So the high elves with Varisa, Windrunner, or whatever, the blood elves, and the night elves against the Nightfallen, and then they're like set up in a way where it's like it really makes you think that the Nightfallen are gonna either be like this huge thing going forward like Pandaren were, because it was set up in a very similar way to how the Pandaren like became part of the Horde and Alliance. So wait, you can't raid now? I mean, I can, but wait, I'd like a dog race. That'd be interesting. You make me want to level my warrior again. Level 35, 1 day, 21 hours. Oh, that's awesome. That's quite good. That's even better than me. What, round me on dog? Yeah, this is Elysium. I'm back. You may continue whatever shenanigans you were planning. Nice. Every time I put on the Gordok ogre suit and Dire Maul, I'm like, damn, I want to be an ogre. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. I don't know. What, round me on dog? Elysium. What command for playing your hour? What? I watched Nixium vid, and he said the next race will be Naga. He doesn't know anything more than I do, first of all, but I would be really surprised if it was Naga. I don't understand why anybody thinks it would be Naga, but I assume you're joking or something. I want Ethereal. That'd be interesting. I think they'll do like sub races first, though. I really do. Like, I think it would be a really easy, fun way. Because the thing about adding new races to the game, guys, that unless they're gonna really do what I said for 8.0, is gonna be an issue here. Like, adding new races means more starter zones, and the game is basically like leveling is just such a fucking joke right now, you know? So it's like, how could they even add new starter zones that were cool unless they either completely revamp leveling or just start adding sub races? Whereas you play in the Night Elf starting zone, but now you can start as a Highborn or like a whatever they're called, a Nightfallen, whatever, you know. Would roll my priest instant. Yeah, that'd be cool. Watch the video. He makes a good point why it will be I want either Ogre or Tuskar. Gotcha. Ogres make sense. I think ogres are, or I think we're past like the time when ogres made sense. It would have made more sense if ogres came in either TBC or WoD, but I think we're past that time now. Like I don't know how ogre would make sense at this point. I'm sure they can make it happen if they wanted to, but. Hey, Cheetos, what's up? They're already part of the Horde. Yeah, not anymore, I don't think, right? I want a Suramar starting zone with the story 1 to 15 being about the time after Nighthold is out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be awesome, right? Like, it could be really good. It has to be any race that has joined the Horde or Alliance or will join. Most likely going to be a second neutral race, like Pandaren. Yeah, maybe. So you don't think Nightfallen would be one? Well, I meant lore-wise, they make sense, but the timing is not right indeed. Yeah. It does make sense lore-wise, you're right. But yeah, we missed our boat on that. I think it would have been good if in WoD or something. Ogres for Horde and Vicryl for Alliance, but like you said, it's too late for both of them, yeah. Vicryl would be awesome for Horde. Maybe Naga will prob be Horde because I'm the Night Elves. Too similar to Night Elves and BL, so I don't think so. Well, I mean, Night Elves and Blood Elves are pretty similar, wouldn't you say? But yeah, I mean, I guess you're probably right. I don't know. Either way, I would be surprised if they made any new starting zones at all. Like I said, the leveling in WoW right now is just really kind of shitty, so. Lazy model-wise. What do you mean, like the visual model? The model's great looking. I would fucking play that shit in an instant, but... Yeah, I guess there's better options either way. Naga would be neutral because of the ones loyal to Illidan. Yeah, maybe I guess it could make sense now that we got Demon Hunters. There are some like good Naga and good demons and shit again. So, I don't know. Naga doesn't feel like a race we would ever play, yeah. No more elf races, please. We don't need sub-races because then you would have to address other races with sub-races. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they would do it for all, like... with a method, you are then slowed upon leveling. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, man. Sorry. You mean leveling from 1R from 100. What? They should have done Jinyu for Alliance and Hosen for Horde after WoD. Would have made sense story-wise after the Jade Forest Zone. After MoP. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. We worked with them heavily in MoP, you know, so... Would have made some sense, but... I don't know, I just don't see a reason for them to do it, to be honest. They would have to change. I feel like they would have to change a lot in the game for them to add that in it to make sense. Add any new race and it makes sense. How level quick? You are not quick. What? I'm pretty satisfied with that. Slash who? Or wait, slash played. 1 day, 20 hours to 30? That's pretty good, huh? He means leveling in Legion? Who? I was thinking good Nagas would break apart from Queen Ashara and bad Nagas stay. Maybe. You think I can do whelps at 3940 with great gear? Probably not, dude. They are elite. Maybe at 40. I don't know what level it would be for most of them to... Like, you'd have to make sure none of them are red. And I don't know what level that would require, so... It was at a fucking legit Ellie shaman. Why is he dropping a fire totem? What the fuck's he doing? What's this guy doing? Steering totem doesn't work on those mobs, silly guy. Another emergency. Now there's a flash flood warning. Can you even see that? Anyway. First it was tornado, which we didn't get, and now it's a flood, which we're not getting. Like, what the fuck? What's is this? Oh yeah, this counts as well. That's a great talent then. Anyway, let's see. What requires 40? Oh, that requires 41. Yeah. Stay safe. Yeah. The light, it burns my eyes. Yeah, well, I guess it was quite bright, huh? Hosen and the fish dudes would have made sense. I'm Mop. Nice. Congrats, Mop. I'm just waiting for a TBC server. When you watch a ZG or MC stream, you almost fall asleep. Yeah, I would like a ZG or a TBC server too. A good TBC server would be awesome. Like one that's got a lot of population and reputation behind it. But I don't know if it'll ever happen. Floods aren't real. Stay woke. Damn. Woke. It's a funny word. TBC server Inc. in like 8 days. What? What do you mean? Your least favorite expansion? Kata, yeah. Besides WoD, Kata. Hellground. Oh yeah, fuck that server. Fuck. I did mention one with a good reputation and players, right? Not one that deletes your characters and does a complete relaunch for no fucking reason. So what? 8 days. So what? It launches next Sunday. I like the questing and raids in Kata. The raids were good, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of BWD, but yeah, overall it was a pretty good expansion. Just not my favorite. I want to play WoW more than I want to do anything else besides fuking. Nice. I know what you mean, Moki. Hey Metro, big fan. Is there a place I could contact you about human and robotic integration? Hey Tony Stark, thanks a lot. Yeah, there's an email on the about page, dude. Just check it out, or you could message me on Twitter about it and we could talk more. It's interesting though, something I never really thought about. They made Sylvanas look sexy as fuck, yet for some reason she has never had any love interest lore-wise. That's true, I guess. Yeah, even back when she was a human, right, or an elf. Kata rating sucked. Firelands and Dragon Soul are each worth half a tier. Yeah, I mean the raids as like a unit were not very good. I agree. Hey buddy. What's up, Polly? How's it going, man? How's your girl? She okay? I like you almost as much as Caitlyn Jenner. Nice, dude. Congrats. Try doing raids with friends with Discord. It's more fun. Shut the fuck up, Monk Winner. Nah, I'm just kidding. Holy shit, Tony Stark. Yeah, what the hell? Sylvanas kind of does with the undead human archer she flirts with after Vol'jin dies. The undead. Oh, you're talking about Nathanos? Nathanos Bladecaller or whatever? Is that who you're talking about? That was another thing people brought up, that there's no undead of other races, right? Like, all the undeads are all just humanoid models. But imagine if they made undead Tauren or something like that. But I guess that wouldn't make sense because all the people who are undead are technically supposed to be people who were turned undead by Arthas. So I guess there was no Tauren at that point conflicting. Are you triggered because you have no friends? Yeah. But I can understand why no one would date her. She is edgy as shit, yeah. Make your own guild and get 40 viewers to raid. It'd be interesting, but I mean, I don't even think I have 40 viewers who play on the same server as I do, so it would be a difficult thing. I did consider this. This is one thing I just thought about here before I started streaming today. Doing a ZG only guild. Basically a guild that only focuses on 20-man content as progression, and then maybe tries to pug some 40-man at some point, you know? Like, then you wouldn't have to worry about huge roster management, and it would be able to be like a small enough team that you wouldn't have to worry about all the drama. That seems like something that would be fun and worth it, but regardless, I won't have enough time to ever organize it myself. But that's something that's like totally within the realm of possibility. And I love ZG as much as you guys know, obviously, so I could see myself doing that, you know, weekly for a long time. You could even sell ZG boosts. Get so good at ZG that you just power like 3 or 4 people through. Guaranteed give them the heart or something like that. Make them pay like 150 gold for the heart, something like that. Undead Tauren, yes. Didn't undead Murlocs used to be a thing? Maybe. Wait, didn't Sylvanas and Arthas date when they were both alive? Not to my knowledge. Awesome stream. Keep them coming. Greetings from Germany. By the way, it's 9:30 p.m. here. What's the time where you are? Hey, I'm East Coast, United States, so it is 3:30. Let's see. Undead could be elf or human, and besides Tauren DK, it's technically undead. Yeah, I guess so. But that's what I'm saying. It was raised by Arthas, right? It's not like it's not Forsaken undead. Well, Sylvanas Valkyr can still raise anyone. Yeah, that's true. I'm Metro's friend. He can't be triggered now. That's true, Lucas. AQ40 is too good to pass on? I don't know. AQ40 is a good raid, but it's not my favorite raid. Honestly, I like AQ20 almost as much as I like AQ40, so. Fuck this zero drama bullshit. You all sucks cocks. Sucks cock. What do you mean? Disagree. She's a very driven young lady, and she's very loyal to her own. That's true. No, it was Jaina and Arthas. Yeah. Look it up. I'm sure they used to be in game. Anyone wrong with cocks? Wonders. Yeah. Anything. Yeah, you Homophobe there wonders. What a time to be alive. You play and I watch the video on the other half of the globe. Crazy. It's true, right? It's a good fucking point, man. "2017, man. Love the stream," says Dark Walker. Love the comments. Oh yeah. Michael, you first. Something wrong with that? Yeah, you got a problem with that, Kai? Yeah, you're right. Sylvanas was made to help Arthas destroy Quel'Thalas. Yep. Yes, is immoral. I might be gender fluid. Who knows? Yeah, right. Fuck yeah, I'm famous. Yeah, you are, Dark. You're 5 minutes of fame here, buddy. Everyone make sure you guys go sub to Dark Walker. Follow Dark Walker on Twitter. Snapchat, DarkWalker1. DarkWalker49 on the Facebook. Yeah, man, I could have never played with Metro here in Norway. I could have never played with Metro here in Norway. Exclamation point fact. That never gets old, man. I don't know why. That just always makes me laugh whenever I see that. How can I be immoral if I identify as a girl? Yeah, that's true. Then it's just hot, right? Chick on chick. Gotta think outside the box, yeah. Or inside the box, in your case. Boom. Because sometimes a vagina is called a box. Hush now, there's only 2 genders? What, in WoW? Yeah. But that's gonna have to change now that, you know, it's 2017. Should make a thread on Reddit about that. In the Timeless Isle, there was that daily quest to answer lore questions, and one of the questions was, what are undead murlocs called? Oh, that's right. I remember that, actually, yeah. I identify as a tyrant. Give me your shit. Nah, unfortunately, I won't. But yeah, you're welcome to do so. Nothing better or wetter than that box. Name that song. Something by a rapper. Can we name that genre? Hello, bro. What is the giveaway? The giveaway is a smile and relaxation giveaway today. If there's only 2 genders, I have a God-given right to tax you to pay for my helicopter transformation surgery. Nice. Murghouls. It was the only question I always remembered. Nice. Tech 9, yeah. Is there a giveaway? Nope. Why are you leveling new character? Just relaxing. No real reason. NJ Sluty, yeah. Peter Dasikov says, yee. Agreed. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Really? What the fuck? I don't know how anybody could identify as like a non-living object that can't reproduce. But sure, if you say so. Oh, message retracted. Pay $10 Renos to enter a giveaway for Alcor Sunraiser. Oh yeah, Gizmo's giving away an Alcor Sunraiser. If anybody donates over $10, they'll be automatically entered to not win that. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Ever since I was a boy, I dreamed of soaring over the oil fields, dropping hot, sticky loads on disgusting foreigners. Really, it's a meme, my dude. Which one? What do you mean? Metro is meme blind. I don't know. LeMayo, that meme never gets old. What do you mean? What do you meme? Like that. What is meme? I'm not sure, honestly. It's a type of fruit, I think, right? The helicopter. That's a helicopter, right? Not really. Hee hee. The helicopter text is a meme, Metro. Nice. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. You too? A couple of people who have said that recently. Each to their own, man. Whatever you want to do, man. I love for you to make that noise on my chest. I want Metro's beard. Hey, Raven, what's up? Oh, Nevar, if you spell backwards. How do you spell Leah? Yeah, I like that, yeah. Slash roll for chest. 28. What'd you roll? Where do I even usually grind at this level? Slash roll. I roll 49. Nice. You beat me. Gizmo roll. What'd you guys roll? 10? Oh, yikes. Alright, let's see if we can find that video there real quick. I don't even know where I grind at 31 normally. It's been so long. I think it's probably just still here, right? Shoot do 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 do. And today we're back with another video like started like a few seconds late. Okay, let's see. 26 to 29 spiders. The spiders all in tune.
Like when I'm going to approach 20,
it's just this area here.
I always feel like I'm relatively strong. Like I'm as strong as I can be. But then from like 25 to like 35, well, I guess to 30 mobs a lot.
And then
right?
34 is
there's
these
no
ogres,
reason
but these
7
guys
to
are
10
level
people can't all
35,
farm
so I want to make sure I don't come here until about maybe 33.
So I'm just going around the edge here. There would be mobs all around there as well. They're not up currently because that druid was killing them. 2 in the cave. And then you kind of go around the backside here. All right, there's like a little bow that you could kind of follow around. See, it goes all the way out. And there's actually...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just like way ahead on my own guide here because I'm so geared. You rind at those turtles, yeah, not the bees. 99? Oh, you rolled a 99. Damn, nice, congrats. You won the chest, man. Jonah, your macro didn't work, dude. Are you gonna watch the Elysium QnA that start? Oh, I didn't even know it did. I guess I won't be able to now. Maybe we'll watch it. I don't know. I think I'd probably get in trouble watching that live. Where is it? Is it on Twitch? I actually rolled a 97 game. Nice. I like feeling you mad. I like making you... I feel like making you mad. Ace. Nice. Uh-oh. Wait, a level 52. What the fuck? I believe it's on Discord. No, I mean, like, where can I watch it live? What server are you on now? Hey, Vastrum. I'm on Elysium right now. Metro, you live 2 hours ahead of me. Tell me the future. I'm going to go live. And we're going to get some really bad fucking hail. And I'm going to show it to you. And then I'm going to ding level 31. Drop Pendulum of Doom? What's that mean? Wait, it dropped an item? Is that what you're saying? Couple greens that I haven't even noticed picking up there. Oh, look at those sick fucking greens there. +3 armor. Insanity! Bands of Toughness. What a game. Ring of the Falcon. That's pretty good for hunters. Del Pasta del Falcone, as they say in Italy. The Band of the Hawk. Let's see. No, Metro, I did. Nice. How can I donate? You can't. Only intelligent individuals can. Band of the Hawk is from Berserk. Yep. It's also an item in game. Do you work? Yes. So is there not anywhere I could watch that thing live or what? I guess I better look into it then. Piqued my interest, but you haven't answered the question for me. Elysium live Q&A. Let's see. The Q&A session will be held in our special channel of the Elysium Discord. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, a lot of greens. Get more greens leveling here than I do fucking grinding Dire Mall East for all day. Let's get in Discord, I guess, and see what happens, but... Thoughts on the Trumpster? Oh, you mean Trump, the Hearthstone streamer? He's pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of Hearthstone anymore. Good, I wasn't gonna donate all those dollars anyway. You just skipped reading that, and you also put a letter. Okay, see ya. You have to be in Discord chat with them to listen to their answers. Easy. Well, then I definitely can stream it. Special Discord, yeah, right. It's on Discord, as I said, friend. Right, but so what? Like nobody else is gonna know what the answers are? They're not streaming it somewhere or something? That's a bit weird. So how does this work? I don't understand. Wait, is this channel here that there's like hundreds? Oh yeah, it is. You don't have permission to speak in this channel. Interesting. Well, that's interesting. Well, this is kind of cool actually then. Okay. I stopped playing Hearthstone. Nice. Go on official and click on the Discord. When I'm on the Discord, I just didn't understand. This is pretty cool actually. There's one person in here who isn't muted. It's odd. Oh, wait, is that you, Gizmo? Drolore in fucking Discord? I'm in there, what? Nice. Hashtag with a hashtag, nice. Alright, yeah, so let's change that part of the title then. Alright, so what's how long do you think it's gonna be, I wonder? But anyway, I guess there's not really gonna be much of a Q&A. I really don't understand why they're doing it like this. I figured they would do it, you know, closed doors and like you'd be able to watch them, just like a WoW Q&A, you know, like the live WoW. Wonder if they get pissed that you're streaming it. Yeah, right. Sure, I won't be the only one. So when does it start? 4? They already took questions. Yeah, I know that part. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep us updates. Well, no, I'm in here too now, Caesar Julius. You'll be able to hear it over stream whenever they start. Just I'm in a channel with nobody, basically. Like, every single person in here is muted, so I assume eventually it won't be muted anymore. Well, it's not that I won't be muted anymore, but people will come in or something, I guess. I know. What made you decide to level Druid again? Just relaxing right now, Nick. If they get mad of Metro, they should be ashamed of themselves. He is the least cancerous of all YouTubers, really? Nah, they won't get mad. And greetings. Thanks, man. Welcome. Oh, I'm gonna die. What the fuck? I didn't even realize I was this low health. Might be able to get it. I do. Oh, no, I'm not getting it. Holy shit. If you could, would you kill me? Nah. Not anybody. I wouldn't really kill anyone. Should I use land hands? No, I'm on my druid right now. Party at my parents. Gonna throw your stream up on the smart TV and spook everyone. Nice, dude. Let me know when I'm on the TV and I'll say something really offensive. I feel like playing live again, but I have no more time, so I'll just play the trial. Nice. Hitler did nothing wrong? I disagree. Metro, have you ever tried going 11 points in balance for Omen and Master Shapeshifter first? I swear by it for leveling, but I rarely see any druids spend talents that way. Yeah, the cat speed I find too valuable for grinding. That's the difference. I think that would be better for pure DPS, but like, this is really, 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 really strong, man. You really don't understand how strong this is. And this, really, 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 really fucking strong. These points here. And frankly, Fairy Fire Feral is quite good as well, so... if there was a way to get this instead and still keep the speed stuff, I probably would do it. But like once I hit leader of the pack, I'm going to start putting points over here. But it's difficult to justify as well because like these points here are useless, you know. So you basically don't get any value until you get natural weapons. You can what if the situation to death, but it's legit OP. The damage you can get for one free move early on compared to the talents spent in Feral at low levels always seem worth it to me. Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't disagree that it's good damage. It's just the speed is very valuable to me as I grind almost exclusively. Wait. 11 points in balance for Omen. And then Master Shapeshifter. That's what you're saying. Wait. Master Shapeshifter. Oh, that's that. Natural Shapeshifter, you mean? Is that what you mean? Natural Shapeshifter? Or is there a Master Shapeshifter somewhere? They changed the mage starting spell, the Frostbolt? Nice. That was a meme before PewDiePie. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, you do way more running than killing. Yep, exactly. Like, just running from mob to mob is, you know, gain a couple seconds here and there. Yeah, my bad. Not looking at talents. 11 for Omen, then save 3 or spend them in Natural Shapeshifter, yeah. So let's see what things would look like at this point. Well, that would, yeah, I would basically have no talents at this point. I've only spent 22 points, so 11 in Omen, and then so that would be 14 points spent. But why do I need Natural Shapeshifter? Oh, because I have to shift out to use this fucking spell. Yeah, that's another thing that I don't never liked about Omen of Clarity. I don't know. It's not my preference. I'm saying that because people are saying that he's a Nazi who... PewDiePie was called a Nazi for checking what people would do for money on Fever. Nice. Nice. No drama whining today. Yep. So the media called him a Nazi because the words of Trump fake news. Nice. Metro, do really not know who PewDiePie is? Nope. I'm aware of the Pew's controversy. Nice. That makes one of us. Okay, so we got like 8 minutes until it starts, so I'm gonna be right back real quick. Run to the... Actually, we don't even have to run anywhere. Let's do this. Okay, I'll be right back. Just gonna run to the bathroom and refill water, and then we'll listen to this stream shit. Okay, I'm back. Have they started yet? I guess not. I'd turn Discord up because I imagine they're gonna be quiet. Still got 5 minutes. Let's see. I always go 11 balance for Omen, then 5 for Fur, then do Feral until Bear Charge. It's the biggest YouTuber on this website, my dude. Who, me? No, not even close, dude. Are you fucking serious? Let's see. Hey, Metro, there's a patch that replaces all the models in vanilla with updated WAD models. Yeah, I think they might ban you for it. I definitely won't be streaming it, even if I used it. Metro is kidding. He can't be that far out of the loop on what? What do you mean? Surge Peasant, what's up, buddy? Media just took things out of context. Nah, what do you mean about the guild drama? He's the most subscribed person on YouTube, over 50 million. No, I don't even have 10. I barely have 10K, dude. Guys, come on, he knows. What do you mean? Too easy, man. Let's see. Metro is so troll, what do you mean? He must know some of this stuff, right? He plays Vanilla WoW, which is the most meme plays I know. I don't know, he sounds like he really doesn't get the memes or know this shit, but he has mentioned the controversy in the US at the moment, so he at least knows Pepe. You mean the bird from Legion? Yeah. There's a couple cool achievements for Pepe. To Pirate Leet, I agree. Okay, so is this happening or what? I think they'd be on time for their own fucking thing. Recursion, what's up, buddy? Guess we'll keep killing spiders while we wait. You said it's too easy, you know this shit? What do you mean? Pepe the frog? Nah, it's a bird. I'll show you real quick. It's pronounced PewDiePie, and he's the most subbed person on Yorub. Nice. Yeah, there's the there's a link for Pepe. YouTube. There you go. You spell it right that time. I don't mean that Pepe. Didn't know there was multiple. There's still one person in. Well, there's two now. Two people in this whole chat that aren't banned. I wonder why. I like how Metro replies to everything with nice. Nice. Disagree. Don't bite? I have to, dude. I'm eating food. I always want to have whatever you're eating. Oh yeah, it's a fig bar. I have these a lot. You can go buy them. They're really cheap. Well, it's upside down, but... This time it's strawberry. Metro, you sure you don't know the memes? What do you mean? I keck too much to the stream. I got no clue if it's intentional or not. I don't know. Some guy named Metrolo on Discord, lol noob. That's me, dude. What are you eating? I'll eat it for you? Nah, I need to eat it myself, dude. Oh, a lot of people are joining now. What the fuck? Holy fuck, it just doubled. Like hundreds of people just joined in the last few minutes. Well.
Hi there, everyone.
Oh.
I'm the head CM here, Cogfather. We're going to be starting the QA here in about 3 minutes. Just going to let everybody else funnel into the channel, and then we'll go from there.
Shut the fuck up, faggot! I should just say that, right? That'd be funny. Monk Winter wants you to bird feed it to you? Nice. Joined what? What did I miss? Oh, can you link the Discord? No, I don't know how that works. Okay, I don't want to hear double. Yeah, just mute it. I'm going to be streaming it. Oh man, really bad lightning though. I really hope we don't have really loud thunder, otherwise I might have to mute my mic for this. I mute Discord easy, nice. It was easy, yeah. Just press the button. Holy shit, what do you mean? That was another guild meeting you were getting into this? Lol. Nope. Yeah, guys, I quit raiding. Fuck this server. Hey, guys, I joined another guild. Is that what you really think of me? Oh, this is level 35, goddamn. New mentions. Oh, 105, I see. Where the fuck is it 105? This place is hosted in Russia, isn't it? What's your daily snack? I'll show you. Max sent wow. Drop some insults. Hey, you stupid motherfucks. You kid, I spoke to this kid, Cogfather, about streaming. Oh, fuck, I'm still on Discord. You always do things even when you change your mind. Yeah, I agree. Do you even know Maxent profile picked meme? Nope. Valkyrie was a Russian server hosted in France. Yep. Savage Raffle. Like, how funny would that shit be, to be honest, you know? Metro, my sandwich tastes terrible. Ah, that sucks. What was it made of? Dirt? I've been in a 4-hour quay on Warmain, and I'm finally getting in. Congrats. What the hell is Warmain? That's a rat server, right? Why is there a queue on a server like that? What do you mean in a 5-man queue or something like that? Oh, there's Wonder Shows, and is that Waffle? I have a feeling this is going to be hella awkward. Like, unbelievably awkward. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be cool. Maybe I won't die to this Thrasher. Come on. No, 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 no. Why do I keep pulling mobs at low health? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Whew, barely survived that. Hey, lad. Glad you are streaming. Me too, man. Hope White Kidney is hosting this QnA. Who's that? Yeah, I know who he is, but that was Cogfather. That wasn't White Kitty. Hey there, guys. It's Cogfather, and today we're gonna do a Q&A. It's a login queue, Lameo. 12,000 is max players, and I'm finally one. Wait, there's 12,000 players on that server. What the fuck? Wait, so how does the Q&A work? Anyone can join and use their mic? No, no, no. The channel is muted. So only people with special privileges can speak, but anybody can join and listen, so. My god, it's so windy. What the fuck? You see this? I still can't believe you don't know who Paddy Pie is? I don't know. Metro, you should make a Discord for the chat so we can chat, do voice chat with you. That'd be cool. Yeah, maybe if we keep doing this, I will. A lot of people have brought that up, but I don't see a reason to do it. Metro hates us, so he won't. It's not that I hate you guys. It's just that, like, what would we talk about? You know what I mean? I'm not so popular that there needs to be like a place that you guys could all talk about me in, you know? It's really windy. It's like blowing rain that's not even happening anymore. It's just still on the windowsill. It's blowing it over at me. So I'm going to make the guy's voice a little bit louder than mine.
Hey there, everyone.
So
As many of you might know, I'm Cogfather, one of the head community managers with me.
Hi.
Is Jakira, the other head community manager. Thank you all for joining us for the Elysium QA session. So today I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions submitted by you all. To summarize how this will work, many of you will have submitted a question or questions to a Google form I posted prior to this event. We have compiled all of these questions into a list, and I will now be reading and answering a few. All questions that are being read will first be read by me, then posted in the special text channel of our Discord. After the question has been asked, I may or may not accept a few more questions via my own personal PM related to the question that was asked. Basically, if you'd like clarification or believe something was not addressed, feel free to PM me. In a perfect world, we would like for this to last around a half an hour. Many submitters may recognize some of the questions I will be asking as their own. Just for everyone's information, we have made some minor revisions to some questions to make them more readable, deleted duplicate questions, and have merged a few questions for a more in-depth response. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off. The transcript to this QA will be posted publicly after this QA session is concluded. I'm going to go ahead and start. Zephyr merge, is it possible? So, possible, yes. Right now, we do not see a need. The community is very healthy, and all in all, we have received a lot of positive feedback that in many individuals' eyes, it is the most Blizz-like server in terms of population we currently possess. If in the future we see a direct need for it, it may be something we consider, but would require extremely dire circumstances or an immense population drop, both of which would fall under the prior. As of right now, in the scheme of vanilla private servers, it still remains one of the largest of its kind, regardless of its seemingly dwarfish nature, obviously, compared to our other servers. So at this point, for example, you would now be free to PM me, and I will go ahead and elaborate on these questions. If there was something I skipped over, then bring it up to my attention, and I will go over that.
This is not a good idea. This is not how you want to do this. PM, so we're going to sit here and wait for people to spam this guy. Lol, you fucking retard. You fucking retard. Zeth Curry is shit. You know what I mean? Like, what? Okay, well,
all right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question.
Nobody PM'd.
Will we be doing anything to improve the community manager quality? Not necessarily professional staff, but more PR-like. So yeah, we're actually going to be implementing a new program in the next few weeks, which will be a support-based program that will differ CMs from support staff. So the CM position has, over the past few weeks, taken on more of a Discord mod-esque persona, which all in all is relatively, harmless, obviously. With this in mind, we will be further opening recruitment to a wider variety of community members via the support role, which will provide around-the-clock support, hopefully on all of our platforms. The CM will remain a position on our staff and will act more towards advising, as well as think-tanking official announcements and managing events such as this QA. Of course, right now it's kind of a rough draft sort of thing, so we will continue to be perfecting it over the next few days with the cooperation of some of our other staff team members who are currently in this channel.
Okay. Another weird question. He's going to ignore the obvious things? Maybe, I don't know. A lot of people are leaving. It's like hundreds of people have left already. I don't, this is so silly. Why are we, like... You should read the questions and then come back to them after.
Why did Taiki leave the team? He was very transparent. He never gave in to the trolls, so why now? It's really disappointing to see someone who is so dedicated to the project, even if he may have been questionable in the past. Why would the administration let him do this? Did they force him out? So personally, I agree. It's very disappointing to see him leave the project. I really like Taiki as both a mentor and
Taiki, is that how
just
you would say it?
generally an individual. We felt that,
Good night.
simply put, the amount of hatred specifically
They don't
towards
answer
him,
questions.
especially from our own community, simply was too much, and we felt that he could not actively work in this sort of environment in his position as lead community manager.
Disagree.
Do you guys have any questions regarding this that you'd like me to address?
Yeah, what was his sexual orientation? God damn it, it's so fucking windy. It's blowing all the shit on my desk around. What was his stance on Donald Trump?
It was a mutual decision for him to step down from the project. We had been talking about it prior. It was just at that point in time, it kind of everything culminated, and we decided that it was best for him to simply step down. Any chance Taiki may come back in the future?
Not under that name, but as a different name?
Right now, I mean, we don't necessarily need his assistance. If he comes back, we will try to allow
What
the
is his
community
favorite
to know. But at this moment in time, no, we do not have plans for him to return to our team.
We decided we don't need
How do we now only know that he is adding items that there's GM logs? So we knew what was occurring, and we knew that his account was compromised. We immediately removed him from the team and blocked access, to the account. There may be some miscommunication going around, but we immediately took action, and everything was reverted. So
the words this guy is saying, yeah. I'll lie to him, dude.
what was the result of the internal investigation of his hack account thing? So the result of the internal investigation is what we've continuously been stating. The account was compromised. We
It was my brother.
found a website actually after the fact that was displaying a lot of the information that we already knew, and it was conclusive that we believe he was compromised. All of this, I'd like to point out, was over 2 months ago. This was near the beginning
These
of
are
the
the
project
AB
and
ones,
shortly after Elysium's launch.
I wonder what happens if you try
So
to queue for AB.
it has not, or was not recent. This was quite a while ago.
Would it ever happen?
Really, we have logs in place, and we have
Antonio.
very vigilant staff that continuously are checking these logs. Everything on our team is logged. I mean, database, the in-game commands, everything. Like I said, we took immediate action as soon as we knew that this was occurring, and reverted any of the changes that were made. So, I mean, unfortunately, there isn't. We have put measures in place to specifically restrict. Not only, we now have 2FA in place, which prior to, or while this was occurring, 2FA was not something we had implemented in the client. So that's a massive step in the right direction in terms of security. We hope that compromised accounts will not be something we see in the future, and are confident that it won't be something that occurs.
Disagree. What are you up to? Just listening to this
Are all
QnA.
GMs forced to use 2FA? Yes. All GM accounts have 2FA enabled. Always lock on. et cetera, as well as multiple other security measures to make sure that this does not occur in the future.
He doesn't sound very sure of anything.
Is 2FA mandatory
so.
for everyone working on Elysium? So mainly everybody with an in-game account with any access to the server has 2FA enabled, yes. For example, I mean, I use it on my personal account, but in terms of personal accounts, as they don't have any connection
Bloodstone
to
ambulance.
or power within our server, those sort of things are not pushed to the
that's
staff.
quest
Obviously,
over there, right?
many of the GMs have it enabled as they've seen, you know, firsthand what not enabling it does or can do to their account with the unfortunate amount of compromised accounts that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. But yes, any account with access to the database or commands or anything like that must have a 2FA enabled, plus it has some additional security measures. So like I said, right now he does not, right now and in the future, he will not return to the team in the near future, nor is he currently on the team. We will do our best to be transparent if we believe it is suitable for him to return to the team, but he is not on the team in any regard right now, nor does he remain as an advisor or any sort of, he does not have any role in the team right now, period. I'd also like to add that it was a personal choice of his. We did not force him out of the project in any way. Shenna and many of the other staff still have complete confidence in him. The fact of the matter is we just did not believe he could function in his position with the amount of backlash that we were receiving from the
Not the
community.
best, right? I agree.
That's about all that we can say on the matter, and I think that sums it up pretty well. I will be moving on to the next question.
Good idea.
Will you reconsider putting a cash shop for cosmetic items / name changes, etc., so that the admins can have more incentive to deal with all the BS thrown their way, and so there will be no temptation to deal under the table? No. This, well, firstly, would pose several legal issues for the team, as it would directly violate Blizzard's TOS as well as many international copyright laws that specifically prohibit, you know, having any profit off of a copyrighted program. We have to continue to deny the allegations surrounding Vidley, and we continue to push for the fact that the images released were in some way doctored. We currently do not have evidence supporting any of these allegations to Vidley, and this also actually leads into my next question.
Oh, that's good. Leads into the next question as well. You hear that, guys? Oh boy! Where's the questions about Chinese and gold farmers? They probably
in the interest of transparency and full disclosure, will the WeChat logs and translation mentioned in our subreddit be released to the public? I believe it was myself that mentioned that you went through the WeChat and saw nothing incriminating other than the potentially doctored image that was leaked. Yes, actually, I'm going to be releasing them now. So basically, we translated the logs through a party individual. We did not tamper with the logs in any way or form. These are the original logs from the WeChat. I'm going to go ahead and post them in the live QA chat.
Where's that? Where is this chat? I don't know.
The top one is the translated variant. The bottom one is the original variant and the direct logs from the chat room. Obviously, everybody is free to download them. You must have Microsoft Excel to view them. And if any of you guys want to submit questions regarding this, I will be taking them now.
So upload this so everybody can see it. Well, actually, what the fuck? This is like a waste of time. What the hell? Not what I expected. Just a lot of nonsense. But
Direct all questions to me via private PM.
every time he says transparency, I chuckle. Ha ha ha.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question. What is the truth about the gold selling accusations against Vitaly or Vitaly? So, as we've stated, the only accuracy to many of these accusations is the quote-unquote conversation that occurred that was taken horribly out of context. Vitaly does not speak English, and is really his only means of doing so is through translation programs like Google Translate and other third-party, software. We believe it was meant to be humorous.
Oh
and
my
that,
god,
that
fuck
really
this game.
is this, the fact of the
Close the
matter.
fucking window.
The biggest thing is the only evidence we really have is multiple images posted by a random individual of a chat log of a chat room where next to none of the discussions in the log even
Yeah, you
existed.
remember that original shit? It was funny.
According to our review of said log, and now your guys' as you are free to download and view the WeChat chat room. We, nor Krog or White Kidney, found evidence of tampering by Vitaly in our database. But we do keep in mind that many of the logs may have been overwritten. It still does not account for any of the images leaked and the conversations in said images never happening. Really, the evidence we have received accusing Vitaly directly contradicts any evidence we have saying otherwise. I mean, in this day and age, with programs specifically meant to alter images literally everywhere, we just cannot take images as evidence, especially of images of online chat rooms, period.
Yeah, you want me to give it to you? I could upload it to Google, whatever. I just have to figure out where it downloaded.
I have, yes, actually, I'll post this in the WeChat, or in the chat room, rather.
In the WeChat.
I have
Awkward.
personally spoken via text to Vitaly.
Personally
Vitaly.
spoken
I
via
have
text.
not spoken in person to him. But yes, I have spoken to him in the past.
I thought he didn't speak English.
Do I personally believe that we have been presented with enough proof that you can be 100% sure that nothing shady has been going on? No. I mean, we are going off of images that were leaked to a Reddit, which specifically, I mean, for some reason, does not like our staff whatsoever. And all of the images in there directly contradict the statements in the chat room. I do not believe that Vitaly is... I do not believe Vitaly committed any of the acts in the chat room, period. There's
Wait,
not
that's
enough
not it.
evidence, in my own opinion.
That's the Pepe thing.
I can confirm that Vitaly and Shenna are two different people. Here, I'm gonna go and post this here. I'm actually gonna address this in a further question, but it's difficult for us to make the donation process more transparent, as most of the donations or the larger donations must go directly through OVH. We don't, want to have the liability of handling that much cash. And so all of it goes through OVH, and because we do that, it's very difficult for us to make it more transparent than it already is, because obviously we don't have access to any of OVH's database or anything like that. So, what is Vitaly's role in the project? Currently, Vitaly acts as the hardware owner, so most of the hardware is in his name. Yeah, I mean, he helps with development from time to time.
Yeah.
He does have system admin privileges, I've been told, or system admin experience, I've been told. Specifically, though, he does speak Russian, he does speak Chinese, and those two are the only language he speaks. So it is difficult for us to communicate with him, who are only English speaking or only, you know, another language that's not Russian or Chinese. So I totally understand why people are kind of confused as to what he does. The simple fact of the matter is that he just does not talk to the community because, you know, obviously the chat room is a wonderful example of, you know, the language barrier between the two. Yes, I have texted with him.
So how?
There isn't really any reason for many of the staff members to contact Vitaly. Most of the time he's not even on in most of the Western time zones and most of Europe. And now obviously he's stepped back from the project a little bit, so that makes it even more difficult to contact him. But yeah, I mean, we don't talk to him. I think the one time I spoke to him was about some random thing that happened on the server that wasn't even related, really. So none of us really contact him or talk to him on a regular basis, other than Shenna, obviously. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question. Why does the moving forward post not include anything about Vitaly or even an apology for insulting everyone? There are tons of us waiting for an answer to the fiasco, and all we get is an FU post, then a move on post. I would at least like a public apology from Shenna. So, firstly, the statement, I totally understand where everybody's coming from. The fact of the matter is, though, the statement wasn't addressed to our community. It was addressed to many of the individuals who have been actively threatening the integrity of the server, as well as providing personal information to many of our staff members, and threatening them in that way, in that regard. I mean, for example, Shenna recently received a phone call on her personal cell phone from somebody that she'd never met before, from a player asking just some random question. Also, I mean, we're trying to take an active stand against these fiascos in regards to the Reddit uprising over the past week. I think a lot of the situations that have occurred have simply been a direct sum of us stepping in the middle in the first place. Vitaly will remain on the team, as we still, yet again, have absolutely no evidence or proof of any wrongdoing. At this point, I think the fiasco is something we just like to put behind us.
Fuck Shenna? Hey, maybe I would like to.
Because many of the accusations, not only regarding Vitaly, but multiple other accusations that have been spreading around, just they don't have any merit. And even as I'm speaking now, directly addressing these situations is counterproductive to that goal of putting all of this behind us. Vitaly and everybody else's, regardless of ranks, actions in our database and everywhere else, I addressed it earlier, but from now on will be being monitored 24/7 by most of the individuals
Russian
with access
plus
to
girl,
the database,
you don't need to know
Shenna,
more.
Kroggy, White Kidney, etc., etc. So
well, you think she's hot then?
If obviously something like this occurs in the future, we can immediately go back and check everything that's been done, so we can further make sure that obviously nothing is occurring within our staff that we aren't aware of. I'm gonna go ahead and post this. Could you please elaborate a little bit? What do you mean by that?
Have you considered changing your log retention policies to allow this to be more easily disproven? That's the thing you posted.
I'm gonna further address some other questions. Did Shenna talk to anyone before her transparency post, and did she regret making that? I mean, firstly, it was addressed. I don't think any of us really understood what exactly was being said, but it wasn't necessarily something that just happened. Does she regret making it? I think to an extent, we've seen that it was horribly taken out of context, and again, I totally understand why. But I think the biggest thing here is people just need to realize that it wasn't necessarily meant or intended to be aimed at them or the community in general. It was aimed at those who have been actively, for lack of a better word, been making our life hell for the past few weeks. And I'd like to point out that so far the support we've received regarding all of this has just been
he's not
absolutely through
rushing
the
you.
roof and just wonderful. I don't know if I've ever been part of a project where the community is this outspoken about all of these situations. And I'd
Yeah,
like to
right.
thank
Yeah, I
everybody
agree
for
with you,
that.
Banana. It's a weird thing to say. What did he mean by this?
So the biggest thing here with your post or with your question, Jagon, is I addressed it earlier, but Vitali is the hardware owner, so it is difficult for us to restrict his access. For the most part, we haven't really made any major changes in terms of the access he has because he is again the hardware owner, and he would need to make those changes himself. But we have put security in place for further situations, so we know exactly what is
That's true.
happening
That's a
in our
good point,
logs and
soldiers.
exactly what is happening on our.
That's what the
in our
thing I don't
database.
understand about that. He says he texted with
So
him,
we
but he doesn't
can,
speak English.
You know,
So what the fuck does that
physically
mean?
come out in the future and confirm or deny any allegation with solid proof or with evidence behind it.
Yeah, that's a good point. How is he a house fan and doesn't speak English?
Couldn't he just delete the logs so you can't check what he's been doing? See, that was the main cause for concern, and I totally
Sorry, Kyle.
understand.
It's not.
where
I'm not
everybody's
causing the
coming
drama.
from.
It's not me.
We looked into the logs and no, they weren't there. That's the issue. But we believe it wasn't him that deleted it.
I
Going
see.
back
I guess
and
that's how. Yeah.
reviewing it, we believe it was overwritten by the server on a restart, or multiple restarts rather. So right now we're basically going off the multiple scraps of evidence that have been collected by one
The
individual.
only quest I've done in this
and
character so
then
far.
We checked the logs of the WeChat and found no correlation between the two, and that's right now where we're forced to get our proof from. And I think the biggest thing here is that Shenna trusts Vidley, and there's no reason for us not to trust him. There has been no issues in the past. So moving forward, obviously, we are going to continue to monitor these databases and all of this stuff that is important to the server, as we have been doing, and we have put measures in place to make sure this doesn't happen in the future, in terms of us going into the logs and not being able to say for certain what happened. But that's really all I have to say on the subject.
Can't Jakira
How
talk?
could-
Yes, Jakira can.
How can you trust White Kidney
What the
since
fuck?
it's proven gold seller account selling bots? So, White Kidney is one of
What the fuck was that?
Kroggy's right-hand men. He is Kroggy's right-hand man. We trust Kroggy, and White Kidney has not given us any reason to disprove his trust. He is a very, very talented system admin. Kroggy has said on multiple occasions he's one of the most talented system admins that he's ever had the pleasure of working with. And we're not going to base our own personal opinions on the fact that something happened a number of years ago or last year or however many years ago. Frankly, he has proven himself to be worthy to be working on our database, and not only that, but Kroggy is keeping an eye on everything. And like I said, with the recent logs being put in place on our server, there really is no reason for us to distrust him at this point. I'm going to go ahead and clear the questions. I'm not going to be taking any more on the on any of these situations regarding Vitali. We're just going to go ahead and move on. Can we have some updates on major mechanic bugs like the fear plus stun equals DC and the melee leeway mechanic bug? These are huge issues that affect a large number of players. I'm going to go ahead and clear my PMs real fast. You guys give me a moment.
Can Jakira talk? Yes, I'm here. I could care less about the allegations. I'm still on. That's all that matters. Nice.
Also, please only ask questions or PM me questions that relate to the current subject.
A perfect
A lot
world,
of the questions that you guys are PMing me will be addressed later on in this QA.
Not yet, Lyoshin.
So, specifically in this situation, many major issues regarding, the Fear, Stun DC, and a few other bugs had been addressed in our last patch, which was the one I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, where service was halted for multiple hours while we addressed many issues stemming from its release. We will continue to implement the features and fixes which were supposed to be included in that patch. And while we're on this subject, I'd also like to quickly address the situation to make it clear that we have put multiple safeguards in place to ensure that we no longer will face future issues similar to ones highlighted above, as well as improved our quote-unquote quality control and testing for these patches to make sure that it obviously doesn't happen in the future. We have quite a bit of confidence in Sitsukana, who is our new developer's leadership ability moving forward.
Not yet, Flag off. I have a feeling we're not even halfway through, though, at this point.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question.
There's no ally here at all, huh? Strange.
So will Elysium take a harder stance
that
against
one?
win trading in BGs as well as honor farming? So in the past few weeks, our GM team has done an absolutely wonderful job. Patu recently actually made a short post regarding win trading in BGs and honor farming out of them. The too long did not read on it was that we are actively sanctioning accounts and will continue to do so until and even after the message gets across. This also is specifically addresses AFKing in BGs.
Hey,
we are taking a similar stance on that, as we have seen that it is, becoming an issue and has been an issue. So we believe, Patu will lead his GM team to quote unquote victory and get these shenanigans out of our PvP spotlight on the server.
Where am I at in skinning? Max. I wonder where the rest of skinning is. Does anyone know where 225 onward is? I have to look into that.
So somewhat, kind of, sort of related to this question is the current status of level 60 PvP items on Elysium and Zethkar. Basically, the gist on that is we're aware of the situation. We have the stuff in place, and we're going to be hopefully implementing it here soon. It's not as cut and dry as just replacing the items. As
Win trading is Blizz, you're not wrong.
Stats. So we will be moving out a patch hopefully soon. I will try to get everybody updated on that as soon as possible. I just don't have the specific information right now to directly answer this question. So I understand we've been asking you guys to be patient. I want to totally apologize for that. This is one of the biggest issues. It's just we've had so much stuff in the past few weeks that unfortunately it's slid down the list in terms of importance with a lot of the other stuff going on, especially trying to roll out AQ. So we will have more information on that here shortly. Apologies
he charged
to
me and just ran away from me
after
that. And they both did it. It's like they were fucking double account bots or something.
Can you clarify the fear/stun bug is fixed or not fixed? So specifically, the patch was meant to fix a lot of these major bugs that have been around for quite a while. And like I said, it's been addressed. It's just we're going to be releasing these patches that have been tested and such to make sure that all of this stuff has been properly quality controlled. And the fear stun bug is one of those that we're still testing and is involved in that specific patch. So it has been fixed. It will be rolled out eventually as soon as everything is good to go. Will extra experience event ever happen like Kronos did once?
That's a cool question.
So we have absolutely, positively no plans for any special events with any direct effect on players. Kronos received quite a bit of criticism following their event of similar nature, and an extra experience event is something we don't feel is necessary. I mean, half of the fun of the vanilla WoW, in many people's opinions, is the leveling and the social aspect with
so.
that, and extra experience totally negates that point.
2x wouldn't suck, right? But yeah, you're probably right on the long way. How needed are tanks on Elysium?
I
Quite
actually just deleted the question by mistake, but will we be addressing individuals using lag macros? I haven't heard of this. This is actually the first time I've heard of this. If it is something that is occurring and actively that is against our TOS, and you should report any of that immediately to GMs.
They made up all
regarding,
of these
the
questions.
stuff I just addressed, also with the win trading. A lot of unfortunately, we can't see everything. If that sort of situation is going on with AFKing, win trading, or honor farming, that should be reported
Lag
to GMs
macros.
so we can take care of it. Unfortunately, we cannot see everything. The GMs cannot see everything, and so we do ask for the player base to assist us in that regard. If I can access the next question, hold. There we go. Is Elysium looking to continue growing the development of staff beyond the 4 recent new hires? So I'm assuming you guys are specifically referring to the new hires with the development team. I mean, we're always looking for new talent. As long as applications are open, we're still looking. If you have questions in the future regarding this subject, I mean, you're always free to contact one of our community
Why would that
managers,
happen,
and we'll
though?
always get back to you.
For 7
if you have
seconds, like, why
talent
would
in
that
your
happen?
specific position, I mean, we'll certainly give you a look.
Sounds like blacksmithing? I don't know.
Do you have plans to keep the community more informed about where the servers stand on donations? I addressed this a little, but this topic and a lot of the suggestions should obviously
Yeah, I don't
go
know.
to our suggestion threads so we
Good question.
can assess them and see what their viability is. We have received very little in terms of feedback for donations, and if anyone feels changes need to or could be made anywhere, really, donations or not, the suggestions thread would be where to go. We like the not dealing with the money approach and would like to keep it as our mantra, not dealing with the liability that comes with dealing with large sums of cash. For this, many donation-related suggestions may not come to fruition based solely on the fact that they are not possible. With the fact of the matter being that we don't handle a lot of the money that goes through our system in terms of donation. A lot of it is directly donated to OVH or the website provider, and the PayPal is kind of the in-between for the for the website and such. Considering selling cosmetic items, no, it's not something that we would consider. Like I said, it would hold multiple issues in terms of profiting off of a copyrighted material. Adding Bitcoin for donations, this would be something that you'd have to do our suggestions. That would probably be very difficult for us to do. But I mean, it's certainly something we could look into. So that would be something that you'd submit via our suggestion thread. But I will, with this QA, I will move that up to our developers and see what the possibility is of that occurring. So obviously you are already cleared up the questions about paid name changes not being a possibility due to it violating Blizzard's TOS and international law. Does this mean that there is no way to change a character name outside of it, the name being in violation of naming policies? So part of the community of vanilla is knowing other people by name. You know, if I go in with my raider, you know, people know who I am.
My raider.
Especially on a server like
What the
Zephyr,
fuck?
and
That's so awkward.
providing name changes, even for any amount of money, period, as a donation or not, would completely negate that fact. So, I mean, not
Thanks,
only would
Vertigo.
it have obviously an effect on our legal standpoint, but it would also have an effect on the social aspect of vanilla as a whole.
So what? There was no name changes in Classic at all. Is that right? Guess they didn't allow that until what? TBC.
What is the policy on trading gold between servers? It is not allowed via our TOS. It is one of the changes that we made. Originally, we allowed it. Now we don't. We don't feel that it is in the spirit of vanilla playing.
Neither is having different servers on different patches.
Actually, this was a question that I was going to and completely forgot about it. Is Elysium affected by Cloud Bleed? What are your recommendations regarding that? So, obviously, the first thing that you must do is change your password. Secondly, we have been investigating it. Our website developer has been investigating it, and right now we don't believe that it was a major issue. And we don't believe that it really affected us. But obviously, the safest route to take is to change your password. For those that don't know, Cloudflare, which is our DDoS provider for our website, recently had some information leaked through a bug in their system. I'm not a developer, so I can't speak specifically how it occurred, but it did provide a security breach for a lot of websites. It was like 1 in 3.3 million queries or something like that. So like, it probably
You
didn't
think it's
affect
an
us,
AI or
is
that's
the
interesting.
answer
I didn't
there,
even think
but
about that.
be safe, change your password. We shouldn't have any issues. What is going to happen with LGN now, Legacy Gaming Network?
Lesbian
Such a
gaming
big and
network.
ambitious project just failed. Does this lift the bonds of no TBC? And are you going to have any cooperation with Crestfall from at all?
You
from
can't
now
be
on?
a shill when you're
So
an
unfortunately,
employee,
at
by the
this
way.
time, LGN is non-existent.
Lesbian gaming
with
lesbians.
this now the case, technically it would remove our bonds from not releasing a TBC server. But it's not something that we plan for. As of right now, both White Kidney and Krog will be finishing the work that they have begun. And so they will remain on the staff temporarily. Sorry, I got a PM. All right, yeah, they'll remain on the staff temporarily. We don't have really any, quote, beef with CF, which means that we, as Elysium, have no issue with opening up communication in the future if deemed necessary with them or other servers. But we don't speak for Crestfall.
They are written down. He's posting the written answers that he's reading off of, you know? This is how you do in a Q&A, dude. You don't just come in blind, you know? I don't know why people always say that. They say that about the Blizzard Q&As as well. It's like, what? You want them to just come in blind and not have any idea what they're going to say before they answer the questions?
Going to be opening a second document. Give me one moment, guys. I apologize. I'm going to even take questions for the LGN thing, if anybody wants to ask.
Why is it called the Lesbian Gaming Network instead of the Legacy Gaming Network? It's not. It's called the Legacy Gaming Lesbians. I mean...
Unrelated question, will Shenna remain with the Elysium project? Yes, she will. She is still our project lead, and so far she's done an absolutely wonderful job. Almost all of our staff have the utmost respect for her. And
almost all.
None of us doubt her leadership capability or her skill at managing this project. I don't know if anyone realizes how much stress that she's under managing a server this large and trying to provide a professional experience to everyone. But she so far has done an absolutely wonderful job managing everybody and making sure everybody is on their day-to-day tasks, laying out, you know, everything for the developers. She's done an A1 job.
Literally gay network. That's what it is. Almost all.
Oh
Maybe.
boy. Okay.
This
Who are
time.
GM Pocket Mark and our Pocket Gem and Luthien, and why did they whisper Marky Mark about loop manipulation? So a lot of individuals have taken it upon themselves to believe that this was Agent or Taiki. This is a completely unrelated situation. In summary, basically, we had a junior GM who was relatively inactive, and we aren't quite sure all of the details. Basically, he whispered an individual and tried to have him provide loot to a guild master
The
without any
QnA was a
power
mistake.
to actually do so.
The QnA was
Basically, it
not
was all a
supported
bluff.
by
We removed the individual
Elysium.
immediately, banned both individuals involved, and all was good. We haven't had a situation regarding it since. We have obviously taken security measures to make sure that this does not occur again. Firstly, the individual was not a vetted member of the staff, and really, you know, it was just an unfortunate situation. In no way, shape, or form does this really
We're listening
affect
to the future
anybody
right
in the
now,
long
man.
run. Just in the future, obviously realize
Right
that
here, yeah, I'll be streaming Legion
if a GM
tomorrow,
is
Antonio.
asking
So make
to
sure you
give loot to
make
one
sure you're
person,
following One Legion and get
because
ready for
they
that. I'll
feel
be
that
definitely
it is
streaming
the quote,
all day
unquote,
tomorrow.
right thing to do. Probably don't do it. Our GMs only have so much power. Our GMs serve as support staff in game, and that is about it. This isn't something we're going to be further addressing in the future. The fact of the matter is we don't really want to talk about it in terms of we don't know all of the specific details, unfortunately, because it was a private conversation between two individuals mainly. But it's not something that we're going to be addressing in the future publicly.
Okay.
I think Jakira wanted to... Sorry, he was a vetted inactive member of the staff. Basically, he was able to issue some commands, but that was really about it. He was not active in the project. I believe Jakira wanted to state something regarding the loot tables about GM, so she's gonna go ahead and do that.
So here's the thing about the loot tables. The loot tables cannot be manipulated by any GM whatsoever. In fact, you have to go through the database and bring the servers down and do a restart before any loot tables can actually be manipulated. And if the restart happens, anybody who kills that boss, that particular boss, in that instance, that item will drop for every single person. So it's not really feasible for a GM to be able to change the loot tables or be able to actually throw
Awesome,
down
man.
and say,
Yeah.
yep, I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. This is going to drop for you. Because it would have dropped for
We'll
every
talk later,
single person.
Recursion.
And that's just not possible because only the devs and system admins have the ability to handle the loot tables, and you would have to have done a server restart for that to happen. And that did not happen.
It was something that was also addressed by Taiki over on Kroggy's QnA. But yeah, it's something that we're not going to be addressing in the future. That is basically the rundown on all of it. You know, we will be properly investigating new GMs, not that we had already done so. Frankly, it was just something that happened completely out of the blue, and it wasn't something that we obviously would have expected.
Quite the coincidence that it happened around
I'm
the
gonna
same time.
yet
though.
again clear my PMs real fast. And from a message from our GM Patu, resident GM, please send any suspicious activity that you don't believe, you know, GM should obviously be addressing or anything like that, directly to either Patu or Valinor.
Oh, forgot about this. it's already
Also,
started,
please
damn.
stop asking me about AQ. I'll address it here later in the QA. You know, we'll get to it. I
You know.
promise.
Stop fucking around. You quit fucking around. Fuck around too much. A lot of high levels here.
If there is no concrete evidence of anything shady, why was the Crestfall team so quick and adamant to end the LGN? Basically, the fact of the matter was there was so much stuff just going around. From what
sure it's in
we
a
understand, at least, this is not the specific answer. You'd have to ask Asura specifically about this. But from what we understand, it was just too much for a budding project, and they didn't really want any negative vibes, quote unquote, to be bleeding into Crestfall's domain. And frankly, we totally understand that. Like I said, we have no issue with Crestfall moving forward. And we will continue to be working with White Kitty and Kroggy for, we've been told, a relatively extended period of time while they work to implement a lot of the features that they specifically said they would prior to the negotiations between the LGN and Crestfall
Yeah,
slash
Master Sergeant, level
Elysium's,
39, damn.
joining of a network. Getting a lot of questions about Grumps. So, I'm not sure if he's actually in this channel right now, but Grumps is the retail vanilla lead. So he was the original project manager for vanilla. Wow, he was the team lead.
Okay. That's true. An accurate statement.
Already answered that question. Awkward.
Sounds like me on the chat. Hey, do you ever get tired of answering the same question? No.
It seems like the consensus of most of the staff is that power should be regulated and surveilled regardless of position. Have you been able or allowed to follow through on that, or is there plans to do so? Not just Shenna/Vidley, but many other members of staff.
No.
Like I said, yes, we are in the process of putting steps in place to ensure tighter security with our project from all the department.
Phil with Twinks, yeah, I guess so.
Would you
Kern.
reconsider banning VPN connection?
No.
The short answer to this question is no. The only effect of doing this would be obviously the decrease in international gold selling. While this is certainly a nice side effect of banning VPNs, we also lose a massive portion of our legitimate players from China who rely on VPN connections to access our server. All in all, it's really not something we believe we will consider, nor something that will be implemented in the future.
Don't know why nobody attacks me. I guess because the 39's more dangerous, but...
Will the previous events affect any of the planned content releases on Elysium PvP?
Yes.
We hope for a minor delay mostly. The development and QA staff will remain working on their designated projects regardless of the previous
What's your
circumstances.
thoughts on the drama?
The setback of planned releases should be minor, if at
Damn,
all. It'll be
stables as well.
negligible and should not affect patch or hotfix schedules at any point in time.
I'm gonna die up here, though.
We love you for the time you put into this project. However, I'd like to know, out of curiosity, how does a regular week look for you people in the higher positions of the team? So actually, a lot of this completely depends upon the position one holds. In my case, I get home, work on my personal projects for around an hour, and dictate the rest of my time until probably around 11 p.m. Directly towards Elysium. All in
Do I
all,
get
I
anything
do
from
get
doing
time
this at all?
to
I don't think so,
socialize
right?
and have
Tell us
time to
this.
myself, watch Netflix, although it is limited, and often I find myself rushing home or pausing season 3 of Vikings to deal with some issue or another. With this in mind, I love what I'm doing and have had an absolute blast as of yet. It's really a wonderful experience. Jakura actually works from home for the most part in a management position, so she's active like 24/7 on the Discord. She's like super lucky.
Super lucky.
Any plans on making servers for rap?
The fuck?
So it would not be something that would jump directly towards. If we were ever to go past vanilla, we would specifically go through TBC first.
Oh, really? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
We are in the game for natural progression. Right now, though, we are focusing solely on vanilla content at this time.
That doesn't seem like the right
So
idea.
after this, do you guys have a strong team to develop for the servers? Is our timeline going to get messed up? So I already answered a bit with the timeline, but hopefully no major changes should occur from all this. Somewhere a rumor started that our dev team is lacking in terms of player numbers, and this really is not the case. In fact, we've seen obviously the new hires as well as the devs who have stayed in place forever. our devs have been working overtime to attempt and keep this on schedule in terms of timeline and patches and such.
Perfect world.
And so far, I can assure everyone it's looking very promising. What is to blame for the prior members of the Elysium staff suddenly turning against the project? Would you say it is a recurring problem or more personal issues? Will you be tightening your recruiting process or overhauling it to avoid issues like this in the future?
The fuck? Why would you do that? Charge them back to the
I
mob.
certainly think recent events are partly to blame. Many of the issues specifically would fall more under the category of personal issues, due mainly to past events. Prior to Taiki's role as lead CM, Agent and Taiki, or Taiki, Taiki's role was admittedly very controversial for anyone looking in without direct knowledge of the specific situation, and simply put, much of the stress and accusations culminated together to create an event like that.
Yep.
Obviously, we hope never see a situation such as this arise in the future, and have quite a bit of confidence that it will not, just based solely on the individuals we currently have in leadership positions. Recruiting mainly will remain unaffected, as it played no direct role in the situation, but it will most likely be in a more supervised capacity in the future. If he has questions on that, I'd be more than happy to answer them.
This is boring. This is like, I'm bored. I'm literally fucking bored listening to this shit. I cannot believe how many nonsense questions have been asked and answered. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see this warlock. He looks quite geared.
I'm not getting any questions on that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on.
Spider belt. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I spoke too soon. If Agent is Taiki, was this kept hidden from the other staff? Who knew of this, and why was this done? So, for the most part, it was actually very transparent within the staff. Almost everybody who had come in contact with Taiki prior to his, change in name, I suppose, knew exactly who he was. And
Hey,
a lot of us
Sean.
knew some of the minor details.
Why, have you seen her, Kai? Where can we ask questions?
For the
It's
most
over
part,
now.
I mean, obviously,
Could've
not
asked him
very
up
many of
until
our
earlier
members
today.
had really any major issues with Taiki returning to staff. A lot of these accusations by Suzerain simply just are not true. I'd like to also point out that Suzerain was not even involved for the most part in the initial discussion or the investigation with Taiki. He was basically an outsider looking in and getting some minor details here and there from the chat logs occurring. This is the same with also Hades and Nightmare, who were not even a part of the core team at the time of what occurred. All right, that's about it. I'll address the question that I posted in the chat real fast. This project requires players to put in a lot of time and risk with possibility of servers going down. How are we able to help you as GMs and CMs to keep the server running? And are there possible opportunities for volunteers to assist too? So, I mean, we GMs and CMs have all developed
I'm fucking destroying
solid
this guy.
skin by now. If you want to pitch in with our personal war effort, everyone is always free to submit an application on our forums. We're always recruiting for one position.
Man, if I got
or
that
another.
bleed off, that guy'd be dead. Playing a shaman.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to address one
What
of
is
the
this?
final questions in this QA. Most of us only care about getting AQ40 and NAX. Will development be focused on developing the remaining patches, 1.10 and 1.11 respectively, once 1.9 is released on Anathema? If there would be a number showing the AQ development percentage, which would this be, more or less? How many devs does this project currently have? Over the past 2 weeks, how many devs has this project either lost or gained? And finally, when will the AQ war effort begin on Anathema? So in relation to the last question, we will be releasing a more solid statement on that hopefully by midweek. As we're speaking here now, many of the QA members, as well as some other individuals on our team, are currently hashing out the final tuning and statistics of some of the bosses in AQ. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that 1.9, as many of you know, is by far the largest patch of vanilla WoW. After 1.9 is released, we will continue to work on 1.10 and 1.11. The remaining scripting of AQ is going tremendously well, and our QA team is doing an absolutely wonderful job of providing feedback to our developers.
What the fuck is this nonsense?
AQ40, specifically Cthulhu,
Oh yeah, there's
will
quests,
be
huh?
in its pre-nerfed state upon release. With this in mind, Cthulhu will not be bugged, but will retain the statistics prior to his nerf. We can confidently say that AQ is around 80% done, and we
Oh,
are
that gave a
currently
gold?
focusing on the tuning and balancing of some of the bosses. On another note, we will also be doing a select PTR for those interested for a limited number of guilds prior to the release of AQ, mainly to test out mechanics and such. Regarding your questions about our development team, I'm unsure where this theory began. Like I said, that we're in desperate need of new individuals. We are extraordinarily lucky to have a very loyal and trustworthy and talented development team who has stayed with us through
It's a lot
thick
of
and
gold.
thin. The only major changes we have seen in terms of developers leaving were both Asura and Autal's resignations. And all in all, we've retained most of our developers since prior to these last 2 weeks. The only major change that we have seen is the gain of 4 brand new developers, each of which are very talented and have a whole lot of experience. And we have very high hopes for the future and very high hopes for the AQ release. Your administration announced
Quality
that AQ will be
assurance.
released in August 2016 on Korea WoW.
What?
It was supposed to be as good as finished. Why do you need all this time to release AQ40 now? Did Valkyrie WoW lie to their player base? So firstly, I think the most obvious thing is we're not Valkyrie WoW. We retain actually very few staff members, even from the original project, and even fewer of them still are active developers for our project. I mean, I believe we only have like 2 developers who are on the original team, and both of them are very competent in what they do. And they would have been almost solely responsible for the release of AQ originally on Valkyrie, the devs at, in whole. Having the blessing of a much larger player base allows us to reach out to much more talented developers, something we have certainly been making full use of.
What are they even
Also,
saying about
originally
AQ?
we
I'm
were
just so
slated
bored.
to release
Hard to
AQ near
believe.
the end of February, not taking AQ completion into account. So basically, we set out, said we're going to release AQ in this month, and that was our original estimate. And right now, our main goal specifically is tuning, which means that we are very, very close to the release of the war effort, which means the drama will have was the major factor in the release date, and pushed us back by a week. The final statement I'd like to make regarding this is that we are still hashing out final stats and balancing for 1 or 2 of the bosses. And like I said, as we speak, the final tuning meeting for the QA and development staff is ongoing, which means that we hope to have an announcement finalized by midweek, which will specifically provide much, much, much more information to what I've just given. I will take a few questions here, as I'm aware that this is what quite individuals came to hear about. Will war effort be adjusted for population? We do have plans in place to make sure the war effort is somewhat viable for the population. Specifically, though, we will go over the specifics. Obviously, in this update, we will have out by midweek. So same question goes for Nax, which I'm assuming is, do we have it complete? And the fact of the matter is we are working on it. We haven't considered asking projects like Phoenix or anybody else for Nax scripts because we believe we are competent enough to do them ourselves, as we have been doing with all of our other raids. So at this moment in time, no, we have absolutely no plans to reach out to any other project.
Miss.
Could I possibly repeat the answer to the Zethker merge possibility question?
Are you serious?
Yeah, so fact of the matter is right now we have absolutely
Is that
no
serious?
plans to release Zethker or to
No.
merge Zethker
The
with
answer
any
is
other realms.
no.
It is very healthy. I think right now it's sitting at around 3,000, which is in the scope of things larger than most vanilla realms as is, to raid perfectly well and do dungeons perfectly well. And the amount of feedback we've received saying that they love the server, the population, and the community,
What the fuck?
and that they don't want to merge completely.
I'm gonna ask him, hey,
overwhelms
could you
us.
repeat the other 8 questions
so
that you
right now
already
we
answered?
have absolutely
What
no
the fuck?
plans to merge Deathcur. With that in mind, we do keep the possibility of a merge in the back of our minds in case something really, really bad happens, like population drops tremendously. In that case, we would look into the possibility, but right now we don't see that anywhere near in the near future.
3K is a good pop? It's not terrible. I'm sure I'm so disgusted about Zethker. I just don't understand why he answered the same question twice.
Can you issue a statement on the
Why
team's
would you
opinion
even-
on cross-faction collaboration? Specifically, where does the team stand on the infamous Devilisar Mafia?
That's a good one.
So, I mean,
here.
it's not really something we condone, but at the same time, it's not something that is specifically against our TOU. And that's really about it. It's not necessarily... It isn't against our TOU. It's not against our rules. We really aren't stepping in the middle of that.
So let me guess, you're getting
So
a cut.
no February war effort, concrete AQ announcement, or other announcement of an announcement. Yeah, so probably not war effort in February. We will have obviously more information.
February ends in 3 days, brother.
With the announcement, hopefully by midweek. I will be talking to our QA lead, hopefully tonight, to get the rest of the announcement hashed out, and we will get that out as soon as possible because we know we've been.
They would
pushing
ban
it off a
people
little
who
bit.
talk across server about
But we
shit
will
like
get that out as soon as possible to answer any question. I think my Discord went AFK when you talked about TB. So right now we are focusing mainly on current content, which is both TBC and not TBC. I'm sorry, AQ and
Is this
Nax.
guy
So
serious?
AQ40, AQ20, War Effort, Nax Ramas, which are our main concerns right now. I'm not saying that TBC is
Elysium?
a no-go and will never happen, but right now we can't make a statement saying whether or not it's something we're looking into, just based on the fact that we really don't know, and we don't have the resources to go all out on TBC and do Nax
Bit
Ramas
wormpy.
and
What the hell does that
AQ
mean?
20 and 40 at the same time. When Nax Ramas draws closer and we have it set up and stuff, at that point we will provide more information about our stance on progress through expansion. So 1.9 is definitely coming in March. No. I mean, no, yes. 1.9, we are very, very close. Like I said, 80%.
No, yes. What?
And with war effort, you know,
What the fuck did this guy
we
just say?
believe that we can get
This
it
is
out
such a
hopefully
joke, man.
soon. I'm not going to say no in March. I'm not going to say yes in March. You will know by midweek, and that's all I have to say on the subject.
Can Elysium get the same patches in Aetherman? No.
If you say if the population drops tremendously, can you give a realistic estimate of population size required for that to happen? Really, it completely comes down to when the community would want it to happen. I mean, we don't really
No.
receive any negative effects by allowing the population to be at 500 or 800. I believe that realistically, we would probably looking at sub 500, if not less than that. And until that occurs, it's probably not something that we would address.
Wow, they'd let it get down to 500. That's embarrassing, honestly. That's ridiculous. You're gonna let that shit go to 500 players? That's embarrassing.
What happens about character names if we were to do a Zethker merge? It would probably be similar. I mean, it's not necessarily something we've hashed out, but we would most likely
No DKs?
do it similar to the ticket system with Nostarius and Elysium, where basically the opposite, where the server has the basically from Zethker, if you have a super awesome name, you'd probably have to change it, but I can't confirm that. Really, that sort of thing, and a lot of these findees haven't been hashed just based on the fact that Zethker is sitting at 3,000 right now, plus 3,000, you know? So there's no reason for us right now to believe it's on the horizon or anywhere near the point where we need to merge it.
I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
Will you release war efforts only once AQ is 100% finished? We will not release the war effort. I mean, there will still be tuning and such going on until the release of AQ. Obviously, we have in mind what we want. We have a lot of the statistics figured out and slated out. Really, the only thing that we need is verification that that's what we want to do, and verification on the minor details. So, I mean, up until it's released, we will be, making minor details. So it probably won't be released when it's 100% finished. But right now, that's what we're working on, is tuning the raid. So I would say 95 probably would be a really realistic percentage, which hopefully we should achieve relatively soon. Could you release a log of the? No, we can't do that. That would. No, we can't do that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the QA. I thank everybody for coming. We will hopefully do these in the future, especially after major announcements and stuff like that. Thank you everybody for attending. Hope I answered at least most of your guys' questions.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's about it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.
Interesting. Anyway, let's see. Legion is free for me as well. Got 9 tokens in my bag before I quit, but artifact weapon farming thing ain't my style. Yeah, you don't really have to do it though, right?